I had no idea of the challenge and reward that would come from Key Bank Business Boost and Build, and all of the wonderful partnerships and relationships that would be forged, and the transformation in businesses and community, all because some partners came together and said yes.
I know we asked a lot of our partners, but I'm so happy 4 years later to say that, our partners were up for the challenge.
At the end of this, my heart is just so clear that we reached more businesses. We really did bridge a gap because of our partners. There was never a lack of resources or programming or services. The gap was making sure that information was available and accessible to everyone.
I think that a lot of people didn't even realize the level of talent and the amount of entrepreneurial talent that existed in your communities, but weren't necessarily getting the visibility and exposure until you started making the invisible visible.
We saw overwhelmingly it was Black women that were not getting funding. And it was marginalized people everywhere, but specifically Black women overwhelmingly were not getting the funding. And so when we look at the outcomes of the stabilization funds that we set up in 4 markets without a blueprint, with like a month or 6 weeks to get it done, and our partner saying, let's just do it, and getting in the trenches and making sure that it happened. When we look at the stats from that, overwhelmingly Black women received that funding. And that was the intention, is identifying the gap, understanding the unique challenges and barriers to that particular population, and then building a bridge to make sure that they have access, that things are equitable, and that they will be able to receive this help that other businesses that don't look like them were receiving. In one meeting, one of our partners said, we see how this work is important. We see how it has added value to our organization and broadened our reach. And this is something that is going to continue on long past Boost and Build. That was our mission. We are boosting our communities. We are revitalizing and transforming communities, and that lives on for years and years and years to come, much past, the sunsetting of this program. So again, a huge thank you to KeyBank for believing in the power of collaboration and putting money and funding behind visions of entrepreneurs and small business owners. Funding this type of work and workforce development and entrepreneurship is so critically important, but even more than that, having representation, the right representation, executing and managing these programs is important, and letting the community lead the way, but supporting them with your dollars. That is the recipe for success and transformation in communities. And that's what I really feel confident that we came and we did with Boost and Build, and only with the partnership of our phenomenal partners in New York and in Ohio.